Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show, and I'm here to talk about this ranked college basketball game here tonight. I'm here to talk about number 20 Tennessee beating number 11 Louisville, 83-62 reaction. Great win for Tennessee here at home. And I know so far in Louisville's 2 games they've lost, against Arkansas and Tennessee. They've struggled on the road. They play really good at home and these neutral sites, but they've really struggled on the road. I know it's much harder to win on the road than it is at home. But I know Mikael Brown Jr. didn't play, but no excuse. Still getting flat out bullied in this ball game. It was just kind of a bad matchup for Louisville, especially with Carey. Dude's like 200 and something pounds, just dominated in the paint. He ended up with a double-double. Tennessee had a 34-27 lead at halftime. Louisville's lucky to only be down by 7 there at halftime. But Tennessee at one point in the second half, had like 3 straight threes to open up that second half, and the momentum was just there for the Vols tonight. Jacoby Gillespie had a 23-point game. Nate Ament. He had some good moments and bad moments, but still ended up with 13 and 7. Jalen Carey, Estrella, Amari Evans had some moments off the bench. So Tennessee's a team shot like 55% in this game. So I don't want to hear, Mikael Brown Jr. this. Mikael Brown Jr. didn't play. But that was just a good old-fashioned Tennessee basketball defensive effort. Louisville entered the game with the nation's second most efficient offense. They were averaging 94.3 points per game. And Tennessee held them to 62 points tonight. And look, I know they didn't have Mikael Brown Jr., but they were even scoring points their last few games when he was struggling. They had Mikael for the Arkansas game and just got completely alphaed most of that game. And they didn't shoot the 3 well once again. I've just noticed this as well. If the 3s aren't falling for Louisville and they're not getting stops defensively, they're beatable. Like, every team's beatable. At some point, every team's going to lose, but, Mikael not playing isn't an excuse. They just got flat out bullied. And, Louisville just couldn't get much going offensively, and Tennessee was just simply too big. In this game, they had 10 offensive rebounds in this one. Louisville had 12, but Tennessee was just too big. And they couldn't stop them. Tennessee shot 55% from the field. They shot 39 from 3. So, it's not like Louisville was entering this game, playing bad ball or something. It's just a hell of an effort by Tennessee. Tennessee's defense, which you've come accustomed to under Rick Barnes. They were averaging 94 points per game heading into this per game. They scored less than 87 once. They held them to 62 points on 0.925 points per possession in this one. And they snapped their losing streak. And good to see Jacoby Gillespie, get back on track. Not for Tennessee, because I hate them, but finished with 23. And there was lots of no-shows tonight for the Cards. There was just too many no-shows, I thought. Outside of Ryan Conway went 7 for 19, and Woolley gave a good effort in the starting line. Those 2 players, 22 points, 19 points. Nobody else really did anything. Lots of no-shows tonight for the Cards. If you're going to get bullied, you got to neutralize that by knocking down shots. And they haven't. Arkansas game, they got bullied. This game, they got bullied. If you're going to get bullied, you got to neutralize that by just knocking down shots, and they didn't. Also, Zoe and Rose, Pryor, Khalifa, Rogers, they're going to have over 40 minutes total. And they logged about 40-something minutes total, and there's not really any stats. Zugris had 2 points, Rose had 1 point, Rogers, Khalifa, and Pryor ran about cardio out there. Pretty embarrassing, I thought. But I think Louisville obviously needed Mikael Brown tonight, but not sure it would have made a difference. Like, Tennessee's physicality won the day. This is the best I thought Nate Ament looked against quality competition. And Jalen Carey, that transfer from Vanderbilt, played really well tonight. He's really coming into his own as reliable big. But with Louisville, it's just, I don't know, their roster is pretty, with their shooting and guard play, they have high potential, but the front court has been sporadic. Their shooters just really can't guard that well. They've really got one front court player who struggles mightily in the defensive end. I don't know, man. And Isaac McNeely was like a negative 25 tonight. He was only 2 of 10. 1 of 7 from 3. And Louisville's a team just shot 21%. They just shot terrible. And, I think Jacoby Gillespie made a 3-pointer on their second possession against tonight. Then didn't score again in the first half. He scored 20 second half points on 4 for 7 shooting. 2 for 4 from 3, made all 10 of his free throws, so had 20 points. He had 20 of his 23 in the second half. Tennessee had Louisville a season low 62 points, and Louisville's been held to 62 points or fewer like in 3 times in 46 games under Pat Kelsey. So an impressive job by Tennessee's defense, but Louisville's gonna find a way to just shoot the ball better against, like, on the road, and just be more physical. If you have to foul, okay, so be it. If they're just getting punked and they're just not shooting well in these really big games. Outside of the Kentucky one, they haven't really shot that well. Well, against Indiana, I guess they shot well, but they kind of live and die by the 3. Like, I feel like they live and die by that 3-pointer. When it's going, they can win. But when it's not falling and you don't have like a Mikael Brown, it's going to be super tough, man. Let's go over the stats. Let's go over the team stats first to get that out of the way. Tennessee, they just scored 83. They had 34 in the first half, 49 in the second half. Louisville had 27 in the first half, 35 in the second half. Tennessee improves to 8-3. Louisville drops to 9-2. Sonata Frew, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers. Adrian Woolley, 19 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3. Thought he gave a good effort in the starting lineup tonight in place of Mikael Brown. Ryan Conwell, 22 points, 7 of 19 from the field, 4 of 13 from 3. Isaac McNeely, 5 points, went over his stats. Von Hadley, 9 points, 4 of 8 from the field. Off the bench, Kobe Rogers ran about 11 minutes of cardio. Ali Khalifa ran about 4 minutes of cardio. Kayshawn Pryor ran about 8 minutes of cardio. Connie Roos ran about 13 minutes of cardio. And Zogris, 2 points, but 8 minutes of cardio. So they shot 38% from the field, 21 from 3, 7 of 34, 11 of 18 from the free throw line, 61%. 30 rebounds, 8 assists, had 16 turnovers, did not protect the ball well at all. 5 steals, 1 block, 12 O boards, 18 D boards, and 20 fouls. So let's move on to Tennessee. Bishop Boswell, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 of 5 from the field. Jacoby Gillespie, 23 points, 5 assists, 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 10 of 10 at the line. Felix Zapata, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 4 of 5 from the field. Dwayne Brown, the second, 0 points, 5 rebounds, didn't take a shot, had a block. Nate Ament, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Probably his best game against high-quality competition. So far, Jalen Carey, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 O boards, 4 of 6 from the field, 4 of 10 from the free throw line. Could have had more points than 12. J.P. Estrella, 6 points, 3 of 4 from the field. Ethan Bird, 5 points, 2 of 4, 1 of 2 from 3. Mari Evans, 7 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. And Amari Abram, 4 points. So Tennessee shot 55% from the field, 39 from 3, 7 of 18, 18 of 20, 64% from the line. 35 rebounds, 19 assists, 11 turnovers, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 10 0 boards, 25 D boards, and 20 fouls. But yeah, 83-62 is your final score. Tennessee gets the win over Louisville at home. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.